Ladies, y'all never fail me. You never fail me. Never. Because when I posted a video yesterday about a woman who, over a year time frame, as she claimed, that she went from like a size 4 to about a size 36, and I mean to say a 36, I said that that video was going to create argument. And on YouTube, it created argument. And the reason why I created argument, because I knew that women were going to start making excuses for that young lady. Why is it that it's excusable for a woman to go from 130 pounds, as that young lady might have been 120, up to about 350? And that man is being called shallow. That man is being said, oh, well, he should help her. That man is looked down upon because he has told her that he wants to leave. Do you think this stuff happened in a vacuum? Do you think he wasn't saying anything about her weight or trying beforehand? And of course, the biggest excuse came out. Oh, she must have went through some type of depression. No woman chooses to go through that kind of thing. Look. I know of young women, especially the younger ones, who, when they were living with their parents, they were good to go. They went off to college, they start being a little young adult, and all of a sudden they want to go out to eat all the time, they want to go party all the time, and then I watch them, and they go from that small petite size to that size 18. Willingly, no depression, but women always want to give other women excuses. But yet when it comes to a man, there is no excuse. A woman just simply says that he needs to buck up, he needs to be a man. But y'all always give women excuses. And then you have a problem with a man's preference. Women will easily say, oh, I need a man who's 6 feet. What can a man do about his height? Can a man still grow taller after he's past a certain age? No. I'm 6 foot right now. I'm never going to be 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". It's never going to happen. No matter how much it's desired, I'm never going to be 6'4". A man can't do a damn thing about his height, but a woman can do absolutely a bunch about her weight. And then, oh, if he has a problem with that, then he's the problem. No. Your biased attitude is the problem. The fact that you will say that a woman gets every excuse in the book while a man does not, the fact that a woman can have her preferences, her physical preferences towards a man, but a man cannot. And then another young lady went as far, and I was going to post all their comments up here, but I'm not going to do that. But they go as, other than the depression part, they get into their own feelings about how they struggle with weight their entire life, and because of other people in their family and so on and so forth. That is not my problem. Not at all. If anything, that is something that you should discuss with me in the very beginning. And if the size that you are now is something that I like, but you say that you struggle with your weight and you go up and down, let me know in the beginning. That way I have the choice of deciding whether or not I want to participate in your up and downs. But a woman will say that, oh, if you really love her and it's more than just about her weight. No, initially it's about my physical attraction to that woman. If I'm not physically attracted to you, then I don't want to be with you. Yeah, things do happen, and people should support each other. But the man hardly ever gets support, where the woman is supposed to get all the support and all the excuses in the world. And that's the bullshit. That is complete bullshit. You should not expect something for yourself that you're not willing to give to somebody else. And that's the problem. That's why so many men don't take women seriously. That's why so many men are starting to say, why bother? Why even get involved? Because I know that at the end of the day, I'm on my own. I don't have a partner. I don't have somebody who's a co-pilot. I don't have somebody who's going to be with me through the thick and the thin. And one woman did say that the marriage vows are for better or for worse. No, they're not. It's pretty. It's nice to say. It makes you feel better. But if that man is whooping your ass, are you going to stay there for that worse? If that man becomes a drug addict, are you staying there for that worse? He becomes an alcoholic. Are you staying there for that worse? If he becomes an adulterer, are you going to stay there for that worse? Hell no, you're not. If you got any sense and love for yourself, you're not going to stay in that type of situation. So vows be damned. People don't stay in miserable situations unless they just have a desire to be miserable, or it's a level of misery that they can deal with and handle. So stop saying those sorts of things. Oh, the vows, the vows. You should never have those as part of your vows. I would never have those as part of my vows. Ever. Ever. I did it the first time, but after that, never again. Because I realized that marriage is not permanent unless two people are trying to make it permanent by maintaining what it is that causes that person to stay in love with them and grow in love with them. If you're not constantly paying attention to where is growing and where is failing, then you are going to lose out on that relationship, and you deservedly so. You have to always, always be attentive to where the vibration of the relationship is going. And if you're not willing to push it back, then the problem is you. You see, the problem was that young lady. I care about her depression, but I don't care about her depression. And then here's the thing. The woman never said anything about being depressed. Now, y'all know as well as I do that if a person is going through something and there's major changes in their life, if there's a rational reason, I said reasonable, if there's a rational reason for that change, that would usually be expressed. That young lady would have said something to the effect of, we married at this height, I was at this weight, and during the course of that first year of being married, I fell into a depression and I gained 200, 300 pounds. She would have said that, because nobody will sit there and not give their excuses or reasons for why certain things happened in life. If you were to ask me, let's see, what business just abjectly failed? Oh, if you were to ask me why I shut down my popcorn shop in 2022, then my response would be not that it just abjectly failed because I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. They opened up an Amazon fulfillment center 2 miles away from me. Everybody in that area all of a sudden wanted $20 an hour to work. My business couldn't support $20 an hour for 3 to 4 employees. So therefore, it shut down because of that. Plus, at the same time,